Hi, I'm Matt Chenard with Delta Waterfowl, here with the December migration update brought to you by Kent Cartridge. Well, since our last update, we've had lots of big storms here in the upper Midwest, deep snow, really cold temperatures, also big storms in the Northeast in those Great Lake regions. That's great news for our breeding habitat for next spring, but probably even better news for duck hunters as it's really started to move those waterfowl around. We've got some great updates for you. We're going to start off in the coastal flyways with an update from Matt.
Hey everyone, we're in the heart of waterfowl season here in the Northeast Atlantic. Right before Thanksgiving, we had that major cold front come through, push in a bunch of snow, which provided for wonderful duck hunting. A lot of teal, widgeons, gadwalls, mallards, and blacks were all abundant in our areas here in the North Atlantic. As it's warmed up a little bit, we're in between pushes and we're looking for that fresh new bunch of birds coming in. Hopefully we get another weather front coming through soon to provide some fresh birds for the area. So look forward to getting out and scouting. Make sure you take someone new this year and make sure as you're out there, you be safe, have fun, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you.
The Atlantic Flyway report. Obviously you can tell that I'm not in the Atlantic Flyway. But throughout November and early December, we've seen a lot of ducks in our area. We've had really cooler temperatures than we're used to. So a lot of puddle ducks. I've heard a lot of reports, sea ducks, diver ducks, the list goes on. And for Atlantic Flyway hunters, while our seasons are out right now, they'll come back in the next 10 days or so. It's a great sign for what's to come in our late waterfowl season here on the Atlantic Flyway.
Well, folks, out here in the PNW, we have reached the halfway point of our season. Although the duck migration numbers have slowed down a bit, we are still seeing fresh birds coming in, especially the divers. The geese have started coming in big flocks. Cackling geese, big geese, little geese, you name it, the geese are here. If you got the time, get out there, enjoy yourselves, be safe, always wear a life jacket, and we'll see you in January.
Winter conditions have been the name of the game since about the middle of November here in the Intermountain West. Hunters still have plenty of ducks and geese that they can get after, as they would in other parts of the country that face the same conditions. But it's going to take more scouting, a bit more patience, as well as some time behind those binoculars in order to find the better opportunities. May have to get out there and go for a walk and find those ice holes and then make the most of it while you can. There will definitely be times when we thaw out and waters open up a little bit more. But keep in mind that the duck numbers are fewer, but the opportunities will still be there. In California, speaking with committee members from the upper Sacramento Valley, all the way through the southern grasslands, the story is the same, is that it's been a long time since they've had an influx of fresh ducks. Therefore, the ducks that do remain are in the closed zones and only come out as the sun goes down for a little bit. So a good duck hunt has been tough to find on public land. Clubs can be different, of course. And then the goose hunting has been fantastic, whether it be in the grasslands or the upper Sacramento Valley, for snow geese and speckled bellies, as well as Canada geese throughout the center part of the state. And talking to a couple committee members that have been involved with some sea duck hunting out on the coast, they've had a wonderful time as well. So good opportunities remain here in the month of December. We wish you the best and hope you have a wonderful Christmas.
Thanks, guys. Well, now shifting over into the Mississippi and Central Flyways, things of course have changed here over the last month quite a bit. We were in the midst of another storm right now that just dumped another 4 or 5 inches in Bismarck. We've got some great updates. We're going to start off in South Dakota and move our way south.
Hey guys, we're rounding up most of the season here in South Dakota. As you can see behind me, a lot of the northern half of the state, as well as North Dakota, is completely frozen up. There is still some opportunities on some ice holes out on these bigger bodies of water where mallards and some snow geese are keeping things open. We do have a good amount of birds yet on the Missouri River system in the southern half of the state, as well as Nebraska is holding birds where you can find water. As always, scouting is essential, but pretty much wrapped up here in the Dakotas.
Hey guys, quick migration update here in Missouri. Hunting over this past week has been pretty tough. We've got good numbers of birds around, but they're getting stale. We've had, mostly warm weather. We had a little bit of ice in the mornings, but not very good wind, just not the best conditions for going out and shooting ducks. But The good news is we've got birds around, and we're supposed to get some rain this week. That's going to put some new water on the landscape. That should help get these birds to move off of these refuge pools during the day. This bright moon can go away whenever it wants over the next couple of days. That disappearing should get these ducks moving a little bit more during the day. And then it looks like we've got some good cold weather hitting north of us, some snow up into Iowa. That should push some more ducks, maybe some honkers down. We started seeing a few honkers showing up. Wouldn't mind getting a few more of those. So get out there in the marsh. Good luck. Be safe. Look for that new water. Find some new ducks.
Hey guys, here with a migration report from Mississippi and Alabama. Season's kicked off all around the south, and getting fair reports out of those areas. Water continues to be a major factor right now. If you find the water, you're more likely going to find the ducks. Out of North Alabama, up on the Tennessee River, hearing some reports of divers starting to show up, mallards, teal, and gadwalls. Moving over to the Mississippi Delta, it's still very dry there as well. Got big concentrations of mallards, teal, and gadwall in the areas that do have water, and we're hearing geese numbers starting to show up as well. Be safe out there, and whenever you get the opportunity, please introduce someone new to the sport.
Hey everyone, we currently in our split right now here in Louisiana, but we just wrapped up last weekend and we had a great first split, a lot of good reports coming from across the state. Some really good cold fronts this year. First time in a couple years we had some cold weather leading into the opening weekend in the west zone and parts of South Louisiana, and heard a lot of great reports from those guys, and hunting in those areas of the state had a lot of good reports, a lot of good hunts those opening weekends and first week of the season. The east zone opened the following week, and definitely heard some good reports, but a few more mixed reports as well. We're a little drier up in North Louisiana. I know South Louisiana's been getting a good bit of rain the last couple weeks, and we're starting to get a few rains here and there in North Louisiana, and hopefully that'll continue and help our habitat and our conditions improve. We're opening back up across the state on December 17th, and we got a lot of duck season left, a lot of opportunity to get out there and enjoy it and harvest some birds, and wishing everybody luck and a Merry Christmas.
Well, thanks guys for the great updates. It sounds like these weather systems are really moving ducks around. Of course, that's what happens this time of year. You've got that weather, it's moving ducks in different areas. Hopefully you're able to get out and take advantage. We'll be back in January with another migration update. Until then, get out there and hunt where you can and stay warm.